Greetings everyone and welcome back to Factorio MASA, where I am joined as ever by Mangled Pork, Steejo and Arumba. How are you all doing, guys?
Doing well.
Excellent.
Good.
Wondering if Bentham and Steejo are going to get along today or not. If we're going to have to put them in the timeout corner.
Of course not.
By the way, I've just set up actually I could have done it further down, but I felt like doing it up here for aesthetic reasons. Remember, Arumba, ages ago you said you wanted all coal to go to the power supply until that was full, and then it could go to everything else?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just popped a wire over the belts to tell it to do that.
Nice.
It just checks if the power supply lane has 4 or more coal on it. If it does, it'll let coal through to the other side. But if not, then it implies that the coal lane to the power supply is starting to get a little bit thin.
Can I show you something cool that you can do?
You actually say greater than 5, which means it has to be 6.
Oh, 5, whatever it is. What did you say, Steejo? Where are you?
So I'm here.
Yep. Heading over.
By your circuitry.
Mm-hmm.
So right now what you've got is basically if you've got full throughput on this belt and it's 100% getting used. Wait, where's the? This is the power supply. This is the right one. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's happening is, yeah, you're getting full throughput because there's this massive buffer.
Yeah.
For
you can easily
reasons.
just put the wire down here if you wanted to check that, or you can put the wire all the way down the bottom. Have a single chest just ahead of the actual steam engines if you wanted to. But I take it you've got an interesting solution to this problem.
Well, there's an interesting there is an interesting solution. So basically, if you're testing one belt, I won't do it because the buffer kind of fuck.
You can test multiple belts.
Well, you're testing if this belt has if it's full, but basically what that means is if it's got full throughput, then it's also full.
Yeah, it doesn't mean if it's backed up.
Yeah, so if you want to test if it's backed up, what you can do is you can do that. Then get yourself a wire reaching across.
The belt.
Yeah,
right.
and if that's higher than 5.
Yeah.
No, you're supposed to do 12.
I see what you're saying though.
Are you doing the
Some
splitter?
arbitrary number.
Well, you can do 12, you can do 11, you can do anything as long as it's higher than 2 half belts, which would be 8. Sorry.
Here, let me tell you.
Yeah, because this way it's
Or 6.
because it's just a single belt. If you split it, then the 2 belts are going to have it's going to have 1 belt worth of coal on 2 belts. But if you're checking for the fullness condition of 2 belts, 1 belt's throughput can never fill that up. So the only time that would be full is if it was backed up. I see what you're saying. That's actually quite clever.
This is a better one, though.
Walking back.
I didn't do this one. This is cloning.
Yeah. This is a better one. Exactly what we were just talking about.
Well, I built it, though. Why didn't you build it if you're talking about it? If it's better, you should have built it and left it there.
Yeah, but you've got... Oh my god, it doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter. I'm done with that one.
I give up.
I'm done. I'm done with you. If it's better, why didn't you build it? You're talking about it.
Because the buffer is going to stop. Like, it's not going to put any coal towards the furnace setup until the buffer is full.
Good.
Yeah.
And that buffer's fucking huge.
Good. Do it. What's wrong with having a huge buffer? For power. Power's good. We need power.
I guess. All right, we'll leave it at that.
Well, you power hater?
I hope everyone in the comments will remember that Arumba was the one that said we need to shut off the coal to all of the smelting. So when he starts complaining about not having any iron later on, he has only himself to blame.
To be fair, there's barely any power required for smelting. Like they don't consume. It's like 1 coal for every 10 furnaces, I think. The actual ratio is crazy. You don't need much.
What's the next thing we really need to be producing? Because I'm looking through here and it's not actually too much. Oh, well, actually, we could start. Oh, no, we've already got factories being made, so that's not something that we need.
Yeah, well, that's the only reason I'm working on the trains is because I'd pretty much done everything that I needed to do.
You were doing robot. You were doing preparations for robots, and we could also use.
I'm going to go and set up some chemical plants. It's just going to be a small setup for now, just 2 chemical plants at each for each thing. Just getting ready for cracking, because we will eventually need to do it. Unless your crazy mod, which has made all of the oil stupidly rich, means that we never need to do it, which...
It's not my mod that did that. That was just, we set the richness of oil high to begin with because we wanted to
won't actually have a problem with that because it's such an annoying problem normally. It's one of the rare times where I'm like, no, I'm completely okay with this. I don't think it needs to be fixed. I see no problem here.
If you can drop in a splitter, Bentham, that would be a balancer, a lane balancer, that would be great.
Oh, do we not have cracking
on this
yet?
corner?
I don't think we've advanced. We haven't done any blue signs yet.
Yeah, a lane balancer, a 4-lane balancer here.
Oh, the proper fancy one.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm heading over to...
I'm like out of iron. Oh wait, we're in an iron base. Oh, but there's none being smelted here.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, I'm going to head over to the iron outpost without a train, just in case.
It's alright, you can come along.
Is anyone else getting server not responding?
No.
Nope.
No, but I do
for me.
regularly see you showing up as like not timing out and stuff.
That's worrying.
Yes. Why are you doing that,
We'll
Bentham?
just disappear in a minute.
Yeah, stop doing that, Bentham.
Why are there only why is there only lights on one side of the tracks?
Because I used Farl to do it, and I don't have blueprints
yet.
yet.
The other side, and Farl doesn't overwrite the... I get you.
Yeah, I didn't put it in maintenance mode because I don't have blueprints yet, but I needed something to get rid of the trees so that I could lay tracks.
Right, yeah.
So I used
To be
Farl.
fair, that is a very nice function of Farl.
Yeah.
Just having it auto-delete the trees for you is wonderful.
Doesn't it put them in your inventory?
Good. Glad.
Does it actually straight up delete them?
No, well, it puts it in the cargo
It
wagon.
puts it in the cargo, doesn't it? Like it mines it effectively like a robot. But I was a little bit concerned that I was going to get here and as was there before, the train loading station was just going to be on the main track. That is a massive pet peeve of mine.
By the way, Steejo, before you shout at me, this is temporary. It's because I've got no materials.
Oh, that's like
Even I recognize that it's not a good system. That
I think it's funny. Everyone is assuming Steejo's going to shout at him.
It's okay. He's not the master of you. You're not his monkey. He doesn't grind your organ. Unless he does.
Excuse me?
Oh, man. Right, we have some guns over here. Where's the nearest buy to base?
Yeah, we do need to deal with that. They seem
Our
to be
pollution is actually
expanding
starting
a
to
bit.
get... Yeah, our pollution is starting to get a little bit high. It may start annoying the bikers now for too long. But that's fine. Good. You're hooking up all of the inserters to, I assume, divided by a negative number of chests?
Yeah. When I remember the negative.
Yeah.
And then...
This will cause them to load evenly, more or less.
Yeah.
Based on the average. The only time when that doesn't work is if you remove from the middle. It can cause it to be a little bit janky.
How do you mean?
In the case of you making a smart station, which can handle variable sizes of trains, where they might unload ore from
yeah.
middle groups.
Yeah, if you've
that
got
does sometimes break down a little bit. You can make it work with that, but you end up needing basically a comparator for each chest at that point. It gets very initial investment expensive, but it can be done if it's needed.
It would be good if smart trains added a thing that counted the number of cargo wagons and locomotives on a train and sent that as a signal to the train station.
Yeah. Do trains ever send anything as a signal to the train station? I don't
No,
know
you can send signals to the trains, but you can't send anything backwards.
That would be such a useful feature, in my opinion.
Yeah, if it just sent cargo contents to the train station, that'd be nice, but it doesn't.
Right.
This is right, isn't it, Avak? Just
let me have a quick look.
Where's the train? We need iron.
Bringing everything in, dividing it by its negative. Yep. And anything less than the amount that it can carry. So if it can carry one thing, it should be less than 1.
Yeah.
Because less than 0.
So now if it's less than 5, it doesn't make any difference. It's just that's the margin of error. And I need to connect all of these up with red wire to each other.
There's no iron. We need some. Send the train.
Goodness.
It'll be over there now.
Actually, I can send the train.
You're gonna use the remote call and just summon the train.
Is it ready?
You can grab it if you want. It's not.
Right.
I'm just going to put some ore in here. Well, now what's the output being sent through? Ah, I can't read the output and it's annoying me.
It's currently.
Wait a minute.
Output is not reading anything.
Why is
crap.
that? It's input in 8 and output in 8. Why?
The station's been built
Oh
for
no,
trains.
that's fine.
Like,
It's not output in 8.
the station's been built for trains with 1 engine, and the train has 2.
Nice work, guys.
This is not good.
Why did Stejo, why'd you add a train? Why'd you have to go and do
Because
that?
he's impatient. The train has to arrive now.
Because he's so used to doing 2x1s, or 2x4s rather, that he just assumes that that's what we're using. You're gonna just shuffle.
Stejo, you've got the wiring just slightly off here.
They're ignoring us, Bentham. He doesn't even know. He didn't even
Oh
care.
no,
I
actually,
know.
no, you don't. Never mind. It's hard to see where the connectors are. Like on this specific one, it almost looked like you wired up the chest incorrectly, but it's not. You've wired up the connector, and then the inserter's wired to the chest as well. So there are 3 points. But yes, now you're outputting on a single one. Let's just use it specifically, since this train is only ever going to load iron ore. Let's bring in the iron ore. So it's bringing in 22. How much have we got in there? 14 and 8. Why are you dividing instead of multiplying? Why did I not notice that?
There we go.
Sometimes it can be right in front of you, and because you think you know what it's going to be, that's the worst thing. If you know what it should be, that's the most dangerous time.
Wait,
it's the same in code.
So why is it?
What's wrong?
Why is it multiply?
You want to...
You try to get the average of what's in the chests.
Oh yeah, you're right. Damn. I don't use the minus 24 system. Sorry, the minus average. What's the output then?
It's output in 35 now.
It's not.
Okay.
Is it?
And if I change... Oh shit. If I change that to negative, it should be... It's not outputting fuck all. Oh no, it's outputting negative 35 now.
I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing an output of 809 on the red wire.
Don't look at the red wire. Ignore the red wire.
But that is the output of this, isn't it?
It is, but if you mouse over the combinator itself, it says it's outputting negative 30, 29, see it?
Yeah, minus 20. So this should really be working. Let me just change that. Nope.
So it's currently outputting 0. If iron ore is... What'd you change?
I changed nothing but set these ones to specifically care about ore. So that shouldn't make a difference. That really shouldn't have made a difference.
Should it have been everything instead of anything?
You're supposed to use anything, if I remember correctly. Are you guys doing the Medzuri train thing?
Anything's not working. Yeah, anything's not working.
You guys are really far away, otherwise I'd come look.
The train's here, you can get on that.
Let me I'm working on this power thing I talked about, so I want to finish that first.
The problem is this is the system that I've seen talked about on Reddit, and I've never built this system. I built a different one, so I'm trying to troubleshoot someone else's code, and I have no idea. Right. I mean, from what I understand,
a few times, I just don't.
From what I understand, this is wired correctly. You're meant to divide by the negative number of chests, and that'll give you the negative average, which will tell. And then you're trying to read the amount that's in the chests combined with the negative.
Sounds so complicated when I'm not looking at it.
I think I've got it. I think I know what I've done wrong. I'm sure. Yeah.
What have you done? Oh, you used the same wire. It was meant to be green. Oh my god. Of course. It's because you were feeding all of that information to all of the chests and it was cancelling it out.
Yeah.
You need the inserters to be able to read just what's in the chest itself as a separate thing, and then it's also getting fed the signal of the negative amount the negative average, which is, well, actually currently fairly non-negative, but yeah. Let me grab some green wires. That was so much more complicated than it needed to be.
Are we okay still?
You guys get it working? Should I come over there? Did you get it?
And this is all just to get the wagons to be loaded evenly.
Yeah, which can be solved easily with a loader, by the way.
Oh my god, shut up.
You could just do it with splitters.
You could.
You could, but it's actually cheaper. Wires are cheaper than splitters. That's the whole justification for it. It's actually
But they're more boring.
No.
You can watch splitters doing the thing.
No.
If anything is less than 5, then that should move.
You're not getting it, are you? You're just not going to solve this problem.
No, I've totally fucked this, I think.
Right.
And my comment section's going to be shouting at me.
Yeah, I'll come
It'll
over
happen. It's like Sudoku, okay?
I'm
When
sure
you
it
play
should be. Oh no, it
if you make a
definitely shouldn't be
mistake
at
at
all.
the beginning, sometimes it's easier to just stop and start the whole puzzle again than try to work out what you did wrong.
Yeah.
The output is minus
that's-
2, which is less than... minus 2 applied to 25 gives us 23, which is not...
We really are short on steel. Can you send, let me grab the
Oh,
train.
wow.
It's literally just arrived. This is how much it delivered.
Nice.
Yeah,
You guys need to...
Stejo and I are faffing around with this, so you guys are steel, or rather iron, deprived.
I mean, you should come over and try and work this out for me.
Yeah, I'm coming right now. I'm waiting for the train to take me. I'm not gonna walk
just
over
send
there.
it.
It's fine.
Yeah,
Oh,
just,
you called it in.
I called it back. Yep. I'm not gonna walk like a plebe. That'd be silly.
Let's all go. Let's leave the base undefended.
All right.
So why is that only... So that's -2. So if anything's less than 5, so that should be bringing in 2, given 2, and then that should be less than 5. I don't understand why this isn't working.
Well, no, the output signal is minus 2, so it's applying that minus 2 to whatever was in the chest.
Okay. So you got all the
So
chests
if
are
there was
wired
25
together.
in the chest, 25 ore plus minus 2 ore makes 23 ore, which is higher than 5.
You got
Yeah, but
each-
the rest of them, so the rest of them should be on. But that
Yes.
first one has just decided it wants to be on.
You got your each divided by -24 because you've got 24 chests. That's correct. Your output is each. The settings on each individual one need to be if anything is less than 5. There you go. Not anything is
What did it
everything.
change?
Everything.
Everything.
Oh my goodness.
If everything in all of the points.
Oh, of course it's fucking everything. Because it's getting 2
could an
different
alien
signals
attack by
coming in as
pollution
anything,
just
doesn't
happened?
it?
Here, let's send
just got the
the train
achievements.
home. Make sure it's
Here
working
he
as
comes.
expected.
Fucking lag bullshit.
Lag? What did lag do?
Yeah,
Did you get killed?
No,
Oh
it's
god!
the combat lag.
You died to the loco.
I got squished by the train. It was
I
the combat
just-
lag. I held in space.
I just sent
It
it
lagged
home.
me back onto the track. I tried to move up and then got squished.
I'm the one who sent it.
Somehow
I told it
that
to
is-
leave. I killed you. Yes.
How happy you are about this. Yes! I've achieved everything I wanted in life. But yeah, therein is the problem of trying to troubleshoot someone else's system.
Sorry, Stejo. I didn't mean to kill you. Just so you know.
Oh no, you didn't.
It's just good that you did.
I wasn't. It was combat lag that fucking killed me.
May as well make the most of the situation.
Yeah. May as well be happy with yourselves.
Right.
But yeah, I don't actually use anything and everything in each very often. If I've built something for a specific purpose, I tend to just say, yeah, look, iron ore. Would one of you care to go over how they work?
Anything specifically is asking about if there's any object in the box that has that criteria met. So if you have iron and copper and one of them meets the criteria, anything meets the criteria. Everything is different.
The sum of all signals. Anything is any signal.
Right.
And then each is obviously each signal.
Okay, your this depot or this electric mining drill patch, the way Bentham's got it wired up here, or Avak actually looks like you place most of these things. It's only like 10 long, so you don't really need red belt. You can get by with yellow belt.
That's cool. I wasn't putting down the yellow belt, the red belt. I think Mango Folk was just putting that in just now.
I put red belts at the top, not on the actual rows themselves.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. You don't actually need that. If you're actually running into compression issues, you do the same little trick you use on furnaces with underground belt, the last set. You can get by with yellow belt.
That just feels like cheating.
It's not cheating. It's part of the game.
Well, it is. It is. Explain how that works again, Arumba, and then tell me how that doesn't break science.
It's within the
physics
constraints of the game itself. The mechanics are what they are.
Specifically physics. How does that not break it? Within the spirit of the rules, Arumba. I know it's hard for you to think of something in terms of the spirit that it was written rather than how it was written, but try.
No, I don't want to. Anyway, I guess we're gonna have to do that thing again.
Yeah, unfortunately. Okay, well, me and Stejo spent like half an episode staring at a problem whose answer was fairly obvious, but neither of us could see it, and I'm fairly certain that both of us feel suitably chastised in advance of all of the comments that are going to chastise us.
I think the issue was I even said it at one point. Is it anything instead of everything?
Well, that'll be it for us for now. Thanks very much for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed, especially the derp, and we will see you next time. So until then.
See you soon.
Bye-bye.